Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Richie and we are lost off-grid in my self-converted long wheelbase Sprinter full-time. I've been living in a van now for nearly a year with my dog Bella. And the main goal was to buy some land, agricultural land, start a small farming business, grow some produce, fresh eggs from chickens, all that kind of stuff. Now, in the meantime, whilst I'm saving up for that land, I'm about halfway there. 1 acre with plenty. In the meantime, a good friend of mine owns a piece of land which we're on right now. Now he's let me have a little bit of land to park on, rent free, and I help out around the farm, grass cutting, just odd jobs. But today, because the ground is so uneven, I've hired a digger at my expense. It's my way of saying thank you for the guys for letting me stay here, and in the long term, after I'm gone, it'll create like a little parking space, like a car park for them. So we'll just help each other out. So I've ordered a digger, that should be in there any second. We're going to excavate, chuck down some type bone, which is like a hardcore sub-base, so without the mud. So let's get cracking. Now I got rid of all the crap that was on the surface. The next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to change the bucket. I put the grading bucket on, smooth this off. Now you can see the incline of the land where this sliding upwards. So I can't level the whole area completely level, otherwise I've either got to raise one end or drop the other end. But if I drop that end, up in that top corner there'll be a big step. What I'm going to do instead is divide it up into two sections, so it goes level and then drops a little bit, and then level, and then maybe a third one. I'll have a look how it goes. So I changed the bucket, let's get grading, let's get leveling.
I'm loitering out on the doorstep again. It's just so damn cold out here. I can see my failing breath. I'm a little nervous and I'm coming down. Every new heartbreak hurts a little more. Every new heartbreak hurts so much more than the last time.
Okay, you get the general idea. Split into two levels. Remember earlier when I said, because the incline is going up that way and I'm leveling it, but the more I'm leveling it, the deeper I'm going, see? And if I would have carried that on the whole area one level, that step down would have got bigger and bigger and bigger, and by the time you get up in that top corner, it could have been 2 feet or so. So if I split it into two levels, it's not so much of a drop. That's actually turned out pretty good. So now we've got like 2 different levels, and then we've got the type 1 sub base to go on top of this before it rains, because if the rain gets into this clay, it'll just turn it into a mud bath, and we don't want that. So I want to get that type 1 in and 20mm on top ASAP. Okay, so it's the next day. Now I got my 2 different levels like you see me do yesterday. Now today's plan, I'm going to create a nice turning circle, because here's the main track that comes down from the main road right the way down to the bottom, see? And then the track goes all the way down around the corner, and that's where other people live. Hence why I've got the one side, but I need to leave this track access clear. So because I drive my Sprinter down the track, I need a turning circle. I've been turning into that gateway, which is being lived on by sheep, which is also part of the whole land here, and then reversing down and back up. But it's a bit bumpy, it's a bit rocky, and the farmer says in the winter, because of the incline, the water absolutely rushes down here, and I guess where the digger is right now, that's what I turn 3-point turn to go back out. And he said it gets really boggy down by there, so I'm just going to open up that space, put some gravel down, put some type 1, and create like a little hard standing road 3-point turn area out the mud. So let's get digging.
Before it's getting 9, kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could've swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my, turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line.
Okay, so that's not bad going. You can see this turning circle taking shape now. So, more hardcore. There's not much else I can do, but I have got a plan. Like I said before, as I'm driving, I'm coming up with different ideas and switching things around, maybe swapping things, changing things, but I have a plan. Anyway, I'll see you on Tuesday when I bring in some more hardcore. Bye now. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my little helper.
Put your glasses up.
Look how cute the work t-shirt is. Show me your work t-shirt. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? So, this is going to be one fine example.
Put your glasses down.
Okay. So this is going to be one fine example of why the farmers let me stay on the land rent-free, because I help around the place. Yesterday I spent 2 hours digging out the big ash tree. Now the farmers tried burning it out, cutting it out, dragging it out. So 2 hours, I got him out. I just got to get him out the hole now, because this hole is about 2 meters deep. Let's go in and have a look.
Yes, go.
You ready?
Yes, go.
Right, okay, so this is the ash tree I was talking about. He's a massive lump. Took me 2 hours. All this ground was completely level yesterday. I had to scratch around the 8 sides, snap off all the horizontal roots, because the ash tree grows down. It's not like conifers where they spread out. So I had to dig down, get it from the bottom. So now just yeah. So all I got to do now is scratch off all the clay off the root ball of the actual stump, throw the stump over there, backfill the mud, track it over, then the farmer he can grow some potatoes here next year.
Daddy, I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
Maybe I was blind, too scared of the lonely. Maybe I just needed someone to hold me.
All the signs were there, but this wasn't worth. And after a while, I just couldn't take the hurt. Left a hole in my chest on the day that she left, but it was for the best. I was praying down on my knees, and I still can't believe you showed up out of the blue. I'm so happy it hurt when they walked out the door. Happy they left my heart broke on the floor. Happy I don't have to fight anymore. Had to leave it behind me, so real love defined me. You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. I didn't see it coming, so how could I know? All of those tears, they were worth it. Baby, you and me, we deserve it. So happy,
Love's got a funny way of showing up when you least expect it. It can light up your darkest days, baby, if you let it.
it can pull you out of your deepest pain. It's the sun on your skin right after the rain. It's that you just know everything's gonna be okay. I was praying down on my knees, and I still can't believe you showed up out of the blue.
I'm so
Happy it hurt when they walked out the door. Happy they left my heart broke on the floor. Happy I don't have to fight anymore. Had to leave it behind me, so real love defined me. You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. I didn't see it coming, so how could I know? All of those tears, they were worth it. Baby, you and me, we deserve it. So happy,
I'm so happy.
so happy.
You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. Didn't see it coming, so how could I know?
All of those tears, they were worth it. And baby, you and me, we deserve this. So happy it
Right, okay, so this is not the video I wanted to be making. Today's Saturday. I had a phone call yesterday off the farmer's son. Now he's a bit of a dickhead. I never liked him anyway. So all this work I've done every year, I got permission and I ran everything through the farmer. I got the digger, I brought in the gravel, I've levelled the area. Down by here, I've dug the footings because I was going to pour some concrete footings in today and build a wall and then backfill all that mud back into there and then make some more outdoor space to build a little garden area for me and the girls and I got a base to come back to every night. Anyway, gets a phone call in work yesterday off the farmer's son. Off his, yeah? When are you fucking backfilling all that hole and building our wall and fucking doing all that? And I said, calm down, mate. I'm doing it tomorrow. He said, well, earlier, because I want to come and park my boat on my fucking camper van up here. I said, what? I've done all this fucking work and he wants to come up and park his shit up here. So I'm fucking stressed. It's about 11:30. I'm using power tools in work. I packed up and I left work. So this is what I've created. So me and the girls have been up here planting seeds for the flowers. I've got the barbecue, the girls' tables and chairs, little evening spot for me, little garden area. I have a fire, I chop up some pallets. But today I'm not in the camper. I got the work van. I'm gonna pack up my shit and I'm fucking going. I'm not spending another £500, which I've spent so far on that digger and all this gravel and everything. I spent £500 up till now. So I'm not spending another £500 on concrete footings and fucking blocks and sand and cement and doing all that work for him to bring his shit up here. No, mate. So I'm going. So I brought the tip up. I'm gonna load my shit and go. It's sad. Really sad, because in a way he's not looking at the bigger picture, because he's on that constantly. He's unpredictable. He just passed me now 5 minutes ago in his car and waved at me. Fuck off. So I don't know. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm just going to pack up my stuff and go. It is sad, but it is what it is. I don't care about the money. Fuck the money. Money comes and goes. It's the time and the effort I put into this to come back to as a base, me and Bella, and my daughters on weekends, because it's, I don't attracted them, but here my girls play on there, they run around in the fields and stuff like that, and the farmer, John Denny, he's brilliant. The farmer, the owner, he's fucking brilliant. Whilst I had that digger, I dug it an ash tree. He had 4 sheep jump over that fence in the next doors and I helped him herd them back. I trimmed back all the edges. But the farmer's son, now he's not looking at the bigger picture, because he's just lost a maintenance man. Now, I don't know what to think about that. So, because his brain's 100 miles an hour, yeah, he's not thinking. Because he's a bit of a prick. He could have let me build that wall, made more space, and then turfed me out. But he didn't think about that. He's a fucking idiot. So it is what it is. I'm going to pack him and go. It's a sad day. It is a sad day. But it's what it is.
Sail on the radar and venture away from this trouble. It will find you. It's behind you. It always is. Unfold from my mind. I don't want you near. If you killed me with kindness, I'd no longer feel you here. You fall into someone turning the table. I refuse to let you in. Unfold from my mind, I don't want you near. If you killed me with kindness, I'd no longer feel you here. You fall into someone new. A feathered heart forgets everything that's true. It's like I've ran into 1,000 shades of blue. Why am I holding on to somebody like you?
Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't end the video right by there. Check out where we are now. We are on a new farm. Here is the camper. And check this out, baby. This is what I wanted all along. Nice view. Farmer's fields. And check this out. This is the best bit. Look who's in the window. Look who's in the window. It's little Jessica. Let's go in and have a look. Look at what we got. Look at what we got. We got an off-grid cabin. Window, cooker, running fridge, sink, partially built, bathroom, insulation. Everything's running off the jackery for 5 minutes. We've got a TV from the van because I've got a bigger TV in the van now. We can finally sit down at the tables and chairs. It feels like Little House on the Prairie. I feel like we're living in a Western. So this is actually the first time we've actually sat around the table and had a meal together, breakfast together. What's the matter, Bella? Oh yeah, Bella's by you, don't forget Bella. But anyway, if you want to see the progress of the cabin, like, share, subscribe, all that faff. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.